whatever of Madden 23 franchise mode. This is season 1. I've already done a game today, but that didn't really go so well because I made some mistakes of my own. Because I decided to do the play the moments thing, and there was a lot of things that failed. Oh yeah. Before I forget, there's one thing I want to do real quick before we get into the next game. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, I decided to do that, even though I probably won't be doing field goals for the rest of the season. Anyway, there are things I want to fix before I do the play the moments thing. So I'm gonna do play full game. We're currently 86. By the way, I'm really hoping we go into 7-7 within week 15 and 16 with the Bengals and the Cardinals, because as of right now, it's kind of looking like I'm gonna get fired from Tampa Bay because of how much we freaking suck this season. Well, we don't suck that bad, but you know. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, all right. We're even on there. 1, 2, 3, 2. Alright, we're not even on the offensive line, but we all. Oh, this is gonna be a pretty even matchup, guys. Besides the offensive rank, we're gonna be pretty even, I think, during this game. By the way, I'm still using the couch mode because I think that would just be better for me. You know. Plus, my league, my stream, my rules. Anyway, yeah.
It's week 14 of the National Football League, and we'll see the lefty, Tua Tagovailoa, currently 3rd in the NFL in passing yards.
By the way, I will simulate to either offense or defense the first go around, just because I need to update some coaching things.
We're about 4
so, yeah.
miles south of Candlestick Point as we welcome you inside Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Today, it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the San Francisco 49ers. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gordon alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at these 49ers as they interplay here. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories.
And going back through the tape, I thought they looked pretty good last week. It was a solid win, a comprehensive win.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Bucs, they were losers their last time out. They're going to try to get back in the win column, but obviously they're going to have to do that in a hostile environment.
And sometimes it actually works to your advantage. Now you've got to band together your team, the us against the world mentality. Let's see if they can use it and get a victory.
Okay, looks like we're going to be on the returning the kick for this one. Hold on.
Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. Taking in at the 3.
Oh! Wow, did you see how I juked that one guy? I didn't really juke him, but I avoided him in pretty much every way possible.
They're led out by the southpaw Tua Tagovailoa in his 3rd season now out of the University of Alabama.
He made both sides happy last week, didn't he?
Yeah, 3-3.
I mean, his guys, they caught 3 touchdown passes, but he threw 3 interceptions. Gotta get off of that schneid and get back to just throwing touchdown passes and taking care of the ball better.
You know what? I'm just gonna skip to the next play. That's not what I meant to do. Okay. Alright. Yeah. Okay.
First carry for Raheem Mostert to about the 33-yard line. Following the pickup.
Yeah, I am doing just playing moments, but I am also doing the slow simulation speed because that's a little more realistic.
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
On first down, Tagovailoa. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And this will be good for a pickup.
What the heck was that?
46. On second down, Mostert. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Setting to throw on first down is Tua. Escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn them for a first down.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. On first and 10, it's Mostert. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And that would get a run.
Third down alert. Let's go.
Opening drive, but this is third down. Now Tua. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield.
Big field goal. So, kick the field goal or keep the drive alive? Which one?
So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This from 54 yards away. Nevis knocks this one through, and the Bucs take a 3-0 lead. Well, when they began that opening drive, they didn't have the best field position, but they were able to move the ball enough, Charles, to just get. The Bucs ready for the kickoff, and here we go. It's in the air. This fielded right at the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. Bringing them out in his 8th year out of Florida State, the former Heisman Trophy winner, Jameis Winston.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And a tackle there by Jermaine Pratt. Second down, here's an option right. And he is going to lose yardage here. He lost 4 there, and it's third down. Well, that play never really got off the launching pad. He had a linebacker in his face before he had a chance to do much of anything.
Yeah, I think it's big boys up front, that offensive line. They've got to do a little bit better job of protecting him if they're going to continue to run the option like this.
And the Bucs with an extra defender in the secondary now on third down. Jameis to throw it. Throwing deep for Galladay. And that's caught inside the 35. A big third down play there for the Niners. 43 yards.
A very early momentum changer there. Actually a dream killer for the defense because they forced a third down. Felt like they had a good chance to get off the field defensively, and then they got hit with that big play.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. A first carry here for Joe Mixon. The numbers for Mixon last week: 16 carries, 99 yards, and a touchdown.
Has 9 rushing touchdowns on the season, so a lot of credit has to go to the rest of the offense because, you know, those big guys up front are doing work. But now the goal is to get to 10. And don't for a second think that the defense doesn't know that. They'd like to do their best to keep him out of the end zone in this one.
2nd and 5 now. Winston. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a...
All right, let's go, defense. Let's go. Let's go. Wait. Is everything as it's... Nope. No, it ain't.
Now it's Mixon running right, trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
They run the option on 2nd down. He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down. And there on your screen, Charles, the key inactive
Bunch of people out for the season.
And there's never anything good about any injury, but there's a silver lining to them, is that it creates opportunity for someone else on the depth chart. Will they take advantage of it with good play, or have they not prepared well, thinking they'll never get on the field, and they'll go out there and hurt their team?
Woo! There's the 4th down, baby.
End zone, but it's incomplete. 4th down, so Jameis Winston is off. Matt Gay is on for the field goal. Gay's kick is good.
Kind of thought I got to him there, but never mind.
So a return of serve, so to speak, here on the 2nd drive.
Kind of feels like I should have gotten the running the kicker call there, though.
Each team with a possession, each team with a field goal as the kick is away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their 2nd drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long...
Just a second, guys.
Two and now on first down. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And he's upended after a gain of...
Just one more second, guys. Alright guys, I'm back.
From the 25,
couldn't even read what the situation was because I'm
play action. Here's Tua.
Woo!
He'll hit Mostert again here. And some room to maneuver. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Woo! Just get it going. Tua Tagovailoa is definitely doing a lot better this game than he did last game.
Then the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And some room to roam now. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. And CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we can at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there.
And as a former defender, I can tell you with certainty, those are the ones that have you losing sleep at night. I would not like to be in that film room on Tuesday going over that one. Just a pretty poor effort defensively, and it leads to a big play.
He'll swing this out to Mostert. There's the stiff arm. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. And again, it's Tagovailoa. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. Nice job defensively to hold it. Now it's second and goal.
Hold on, guys. I think I might need to play this whole game just to keep these things on the aggressive.
Looking to pass. Tua. And they're going to get to him.
This is a crap like that.
Back at the 9-yard line. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. Tua now, third and goal. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Bucs have moved out in front.
Well, that's what I call an answer right there. They gave up a sack on the previous play. How about what they did to finish things off, turning it right back around?
That O-line feels a lot better. On for the extra point try, Andrew Meebus.
You know what? Right after this kick, I'm gonna just do it to where I play the whole game because I need everything on aggressive, I think.
So that drives 7 plays in length, and it's all finished.
No! I didn't mean to do that.
Kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. Taken in at the 3. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The 49er offense, they're coming back out onto the field, and we're going to give you a look at the playoff picture now into the weekend in the NFC.
In the hunt.
And I tell you,
my
4 weeks still to
God,
go,
bro. Yeah, we are in the hunt right now, so, yeah. I don't really see us getting the Buccaneers getting into the playoffs this year. So I don't really see me staying in the playoffs. that often.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
I meant to say I don't see myself being with the Buccaneers after this season, is what I meant to say.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles. Gain some additional yardage.
Winston's throw here into the hands of Jones. And they're going to get this up to midfield. Second down and 4. Winston now from the 50. He'll find Jones again, complete. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Come on.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. 41 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A nice gain of 21 yards.
All right, let's go.
Mixon with a first down carry. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Quincy Wilson in on the stop. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now Winston. And he'll spot Higgins open left side. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. (10-3) our score after 1 here on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Now Winston. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
3 for 6 now, bro.
These guys had to settle for a field goal their last time moving the ball down the field. They may have to do it again on this drive. That could be frustrating.
Yeah, I don't want to be cliche, but at least they were able to get 3 last time. 3 here, not the worst thing in the world. And Gay knocks this one through. So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Tua Tagovailoa in the offense heading back out. Last series, the ball never hit the ground. 6 of 6, touchdown pass, so whatever he did then, do it again, right?
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of when I watch the best quarterbacks throw 7-on-7 or even routes versus air. They're accurate. The receivers catch it. The ball never touches the ground. Or if you want to take it to basketball, a well-executed fast break, right? Pass, 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 finish at the rim, basket. Yeah, ball never hits the ground there either.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. That's complete to Robinson. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple. Tua setting up shop to throw again. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Here's Tua. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. Tua on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. Mixon will try the right side. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. 2nd down, Winston. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. On 3rd down, Winston. Pass caught. It's Galladay on the out route. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 4th down, so Jameis Winston is off. Matt Gay is on for the field goal. And that hits the right upright and caroms away. It's no good. And that will keep this a 4-point game. So plenty of leg, but it's the accuracy there that lets him down.
Yeah, he hit it really well. I think this might have been good from 55. But you'll see it just conk off that upright. And they're denied a chance at 3 points.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Meanwhile, Tua's throw complete there to Smith-Schuster. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. 49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for 3rd down. From the gun, it's Tua. They'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. Play action. Now it's Tua. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Montez Sweat in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's a game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7. Well, Charles, this has been something to watch so far. This is where you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this first half.
Brandon, that's 5 sacks already, so you know he's got to be saying, can we get some more guys in here to block, please? Because if we don't, we're going to need another quarterback.
And he's going to have the Bucs first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. He'll find Smith-Schuster again. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. Tua sets up to pass it. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Not the first and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. From the gun, a run with Mostert. It's a loss of 2. Now 3rd down.
We knew both of these safeties were good in run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field.
Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Montez Sweat. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Out now Andrew Nevis for the field goal. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. And that is no good. He pulled it just a wee bit wide left. And this will stay a 4-point game. So first and goal quickly turns into fourth and goal, and then fourth and goal turns into no points whatsoever.
That's a very disappointing sequence of events right there. And I, for one, would not want to be the kicker who has to run over to his head coach and explain that one.
Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Daniil Hunter coming in from that outside linebacker spot. He gets him down. It's a loss of 5.
What a quick start to the drive, but not for the team that really needed it. In only a few seconds, the opposing QB found himself on the turn, and the defense is celebrating second and long.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Jameis to throw it. Caught on the right side by Jones. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Back to Mixon on first down. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They'll go option to the short side. A nice job there as he rumbles for 9. And it'll be back to a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll try option left. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. They're able to convert with a gain of... So that was all you're looking for on a play like that. Get the first down and keep the drive moving.
Yeah, it just looked to me like he just said to himself, I've got this. I'll take it. I'll pick it up, and let's keep moving. Get the first down, get a new set, and let's start over.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. 3 red zone trips have yielded just 2 field goals for them to this point, so they'll be searching for something more on 2nd and goal here. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
So they're back at the 7 now for 3rd and goal. Throwing, Winston. And that is incomplete. Another good drive, Charles, but it looks like another that might end in a field goal try.
They've made some nice plays. They've given themselves opportunities, but as you noted...
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Gotta say, Charles, a little surprising to have a kick this short blocked. Usually that happens on the longer ones, but great job by the special teams to kind of sift through there and get a hand on it.
Yeah, you've seen a lot of football over time, partner, and you're right about it. Typically, the longer field goals start lower because they have so much more ground to cover to get to the post. And that's when you get a hand on it. These short ones, you're able to pop it up in the air pretty quickly. Normally, you get height. In this case, extra effort to block that one.
On 2nd and 11 now. Tua. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on third down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And how about this for a setup? The ball will go over on downs at the 1-yard line. Winston. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Marvin Jones.
Safe to say, I am not smart at making decisions, y'all.
As they have taken the lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that gives him a 3-point lead. The 49ers ready to kick it away. And here we go. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the field.
As this offense gets ready here for this drive, Charles, you still wonder about that prior drive. Went for it on fourth down in their own territory, didn't get it, and then that led to a touchdown on the other side.
And I don't mind the aggressiveness. In fact, I'm usually a huge fan of it, but I just want teams to always weigh risk and reward. To me, too early in this game because the reward just wasn't big enough to go for it there in case they failed. Now the pressure back on their offense to pick themselves up and negate the touchdown that was just given up.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A pickup of 27, and they pick up the first down in the process.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on third down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
That is caught downfield by Isabella. And he's going to have the first down as they move into field goal range here at the 25-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. Right hash mark of 42-yard attempt. Mevis knocks this one through, and that's going to tie us at 13. So they're able to make things level just before half and also leave very, very little time on the clock.
And I love the way that you phrased that. Brought a little soccer into it, and that's really apropos considering they just kicked a field goal to tie things up.
All square now at 13 all as he sends this one away. Gets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Final play of the half here, Winston. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So thanks to the late field goal, we are all tied.
That was kind of wild, y'all.
As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you and Charles in a bit. But first, let's get to some of these scores around the NFL here in.
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. Okay, Coach, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The 49er offense set to go to begin quarter number 3. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love probably submitted to their teams, hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Mixing up the middle. And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Winston now from the 50. Open man is Galladay, complete. He's got room at the 30. Down to the 10. Touchdown, 49ers. Kenny Galladay, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys have now moved out in front. Extra point by Gain is up and good, and they will take a 7-point lead. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. Taken in at the 3. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11. Juju Smith-Schuster and the rest of this offense heading back out there. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Montez Sweat able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Another try after the first down sack. Tua looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground.
Just a sec, guys. I gotta check out who that was.
Down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. A run with Mostert up the middle. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Jones. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Now Tua. Going to throw right side here. Complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 37. Back to the running game with Mostert. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. With the middle linebacker to 4-3, so often the captain of the defense gets them all lined up, and the captain made a great read there to snuff that play out. On 2nd and 9, Tua. Out route, he finds his man, it's Jones. And he'll be brought down at the 27. Tua now on 1st down. And quickly into the hands of Robinson. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
And again, it's Tagovailoa. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Touchdown! Allen Robinson. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Bucs are an extra point away from drawing level. So a strong drive here to lead off this third quarter. That has them an extra point away from tying things up.
And, partner, this is pretty much what they envisioned when they were sitting there in the locker room thinking about getting things going to start here in the third quarter. Getting out there, a field goal would have been fine. But going ahead and scoring here, an extra point away from tying things up, that's exactly how they drew it up on the board.
So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the third quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half, tied after the first two drives of the third quarter, one for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
They'll go option on second down, right side. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on third down. From the gun, Winston. And almost, but not quite. Needed 10. He got 9. Fourth down.
That looked great when he first took off because, in my mind, there was room to run, and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with this fourth down call.
Now this is fielded in the end zone. Yeah, he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last
Just
time.
found out how to do the RPOs, I guess.
But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Now a dump off here complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
A pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Tua's throw here into the hands of Jones. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 33. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down. From the gun, it's Tua. And that'll be incomplete.
So it looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Kyle Van Noy able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. Over the middle, complete. That's Jones. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath by all means.
Mevis knocks this one through, and they have regained the lead. So it's his 3rd field goal now with the ball game, and they've needed his leg. This last one gives him the lead.
It's been a back-and-forth kind of a game, hasn't it? Now you got to tell your defense, guys, need you to make this stand up because we got the momentum going in the right direction, but we need you to make sure we carry it home.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Very short kick taken right at the 20. Yeah, they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Winston. To the right and complete to Galladay. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon. They'll go option to the short side. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. A handoff running left, Mixon. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, they went back to him, but the results were similar, so I highly doubt that he'll get another opportunity here on 3rd and long.
So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and the rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
Really good coverage all over the field, and it took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. Bringing it out of his end zone, Isaiah Rodgers. And only able to get this to the 5-yard line. Bit of a mental breakdown there. Not sure why he left the end zone. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Back near his goal line, here's Tua. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
He'll hit Mostert again here. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Meanwhile, Tua's throw pulled in by Robinson here. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 47. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Staying on his feet, but now he's swallowed up and taken down. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. He's going to drop this underneath to Mostert, and they're going to get this up to midfield.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers 1st down as they manage to convert And that'll keep the drive alive. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Chris Jones picks up his second sack of the afternoon. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on second down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Jones has it. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. Mevis knocks this one through, and the drive will wind up yielding 3. So that gets him a little bit of breathing room, but not much. And you have to think back to the field goal that he missed earlier. This would be a 2-score game right now if he had converted then.
And if you and I are thinking about it, you know he is as well, because in the back of his mind, he's thinking, I hope I get one more shot in an important spot. He just made that one. He wants one more later to truly make up for the earlier miss.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. And as this offense makes their way back out, NFC playoff race time, we give you a look at what's going on there. A CD after this game, there will be 4 weeks left in the regular season. So this is far from the final version of what we'll see come January, more of a first draft, if you will, as all these teams fight for a better position.
And you pointed it out so accurately there, Brandon. After this game, 4 weeks left in the regular season, and then the playoffs officially begin. But for some teams, trying to fight to make it to the playoffs, they're actually in a playoff push right now.
On second down, here's the option. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. A solid gain of 7 yards that time on the keeper and a first down. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it. Most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
That'll give them 8 that time, and they'll be left with second and a couple. They'll go option to the short side, and that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the Sticks. Jameis to throw it. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. That's Akeem Hicks, the towering NFL vet, coming in for the sack. It seemed like he kept going through those progressions, and I thought he might dump that underneath, but he couldn't get rid of the football in time.
And I have to wonder if he was thinking while he was back there, I wish there were a lot less progressions on this play, just someone that I can dump the ball to and get it out of my hands.
Here's Johnny Hacker now as he's on to punt for San Francisco. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. Now Allen Robinson and company gearing up to go again on offense. They have to like what they've gotten from him in this game.
Think about the accumulation of catches.
8.
The yards per catch now, because you're getting more than a first down every time he's touching the ball. This is the kind of game you want when you're able to throw it out wide.
Absolutely. Over 100 yards, has the 8 catches. Good work after the catch, gets him 15 and a first down. Well, I'm sure he likes his performance a little bit better than last week. He had the 3 interceptions here, none in the fourth quarter, and he's got his guys in front.
Guaranteed he put in a tremendous amount of work this week, but maybe the matchup is just better for him. Sometimes it just doesn't work out. It's almost like those golfers. Certain courses fit their eye, and and they like what they see. In other courses, as soon as they tee it up, they know they have no shot. Maybe that's the difference for him. Last week, no. This week, a big yes.
He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Dude, I thought that said 11 seconds left and not 8 minutes and 11 seconds.
We saw out there, and on that play, I saw defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously. But at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
This complete to Jones. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Setting to throw on first down is Tua. Throw left side complete. That's Robinson. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Now we're going to get a timeout. Here's we've got an injured Buccaneer. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Now he dumps this off over the middle. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That second down play nets a -4. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Jay Tufele, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5. So first down went the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Out route, he finds his man. It's Jones. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. Tua going to throw. Oh, he stays up. But he can't get away forever, and down he goes. A nightmare on 3rd and goal. He's sacked, and multiple players broke through the line to get him. And it's off the left upright. Oh, my goodness. Heartache. It's no good. And this will stay a 1-score game as the lead will hold at 6. So this defense gets an assist from the goalpost, and as a result, it's going to keep them within 1 score.
Yeah, that looked to be good the whole way. But that is a big break here in the 4th quarter of a football game. Now your offense needs to find a way to capitalize.
First down, Winston. And Jones has it over the middle. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. Winston. And finding the tight end Hooper. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Back-to-back good plays. Tossing around, and he hits his man. It's Jones. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Again, it's Winston. He'll find Jones again, complete. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. First down now, but that clock rolling. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Ooh, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Winston to the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. Now Winston. And he hits his target, Deshaun Hamilton. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. They'll give it to Mixon. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Dancing to his left. And he'll just get rid of it.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The 49ers moving hastily. They're scurrying to the line. Eluding the pressure right. And that is caught. Touchdown. And they're an extra point away from taking the lead here in the final minute. They got the dramatic score to tie the game here late 4th quarter. Now all eyes resting on the foot of one man.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Your brother called me before the game. That's his guy in fantasy. He needs this one badly.
A very important extra point there, up and good. And that is going to put them on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And they will be backed up deep. Trouble here as they're going to start this drive.
This is not what we need so far.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And I hate to point to that missed field goal from their last drive, but you look at the scoreboard, they would be in the lead if they had that 3.
Well, no doubt those points or those missed points do loom large, but here they're getting a chance for a makeup, aren't they? Almost like my time in school where I was always begging my teachers for a makeup exam. Here's their opportunity now to put those points on the board.
And every point becoming more vital here in the 2nd half. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's Tua. What a catch there by Robinson. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. He's going to let it fly. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So the defense helping him out a little bit here late in the 4th.
And you're exactly right. And when you're the one doing the chasing, you'll take a little help from the other guys, won't you?
And the kick is good. The young rookie coming through like a 10-year vet. And it'll be a hot time in Ybor tonight. The Bucs have won the football game. So no shortage of offense in this game, but a very clean game too, Charles. Each side got its points, but they did so without committing a single turnover.
That's so true, and it certainly felt like NFL football at its finest, right? You talk about the highest level for both of these offenses. Neither one of them afraid of taking risks, and both of them aggressively pushing it downfield. I did like, Brandon, how smart they were about going about their business, though. They were high-flying, but they took care of the ball.
Yeah, they did. And just keeping it clean in a game like this with all these points, you don't see that very often, even at the highest level. Job well done by both sides. So for Tampa Bay, their very slim playoff hopes remain as they move to 6-7 on the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. Meanwhile, for the 49ers, any slim hopes they had at a playoff berth gone now as they drop to 4-9. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Seahawks in Seattle.
Wow. That had to have been one of the craziest Madden games I'd ever played. Okay, not the craziest, but the craziest ending, I should have said, actually. But, because, wow. Wow. If it wasn't for the 49ers screwing that up by going with the PI, we would not have lost, and my chances of being with the Buccaneers after this season would have been squashed. Wow. That was crazy, bro. Wow. Holy cow, bro. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys, I don't know when. Tomorrow? Maybe later today. I have no idea.